here's my impressions video of Assassin's Creed 4. Mind you, I'm only 12 hours in, but let's take a look at these pirate games and see which ones you may notice. Everybody knows this one right here. But, okay, now my problem with Assassin's Creed 4, in my opinion, is that I think it's a waste of an open world game. Because when you add up all the stuff there is to do in Assassin's Creed 4, it's not a lot. I mean, okay, there's assassinations, which you have to go to every... there's an assassination on every different island. I'll get to that in a second. But there's assassinations. There's, I don't know, exploring islands. Searching for treasure. That also counts as exploring islands. And fishing, I guess. And the main quest. That's 5 things. Let's say 6. I don't know what the 6th option is, but let's say 6. That is not a lot of options for. I mean, if you've played it, you know how massive Assassin's Creed 4 is. Now, mind you, I'm only 12 hours in, but I mean, I'm 12 hours in. I mean, will the quests start getting varied after 12 hours? I mean, if so, that's a heck of a long time to wait. You know, and the game has received a lot of good reviews. I understand why people are excited, but the main reason why, I think, is because you have certain people that only play certain games. Like, I only play games with good graphics. I only play games that are open-ended. I only play games this. I only play games like this. I only play games like that. You know, when that happens, and then somebody comes along, like Ubisoft, and says, "Oh, I got an idea. Let's make an original idea called, like, you know, well, not original, but they'll say, let's do something nobody's never seen before, or something we think nobody's never seen before. Let's make a pirate game." You know? And so they make this pirate game. And here it is, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. My biggest issue with Black Flag is that, for one, there are tons of locations, tons of islands. Like I said, I'm 12 hours in. I've discovered probably like 10 islands. Every island is the same exact thing. You're searching for little collectibles. You're searching for glowing things. You're searching for treasure chests, and you're doing assassinations, and you know that's about it. For every island, there's like maybe 70 islands in the game. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating. It's probably a little less than that, but I mean 70 islands. I mean, if I'm doing the exact same thing in all of those islands, you know, why would I continue? You know, why would I want to continue to play it? That's my whole thing. And I mean, don't even do quests. I mean, like main quests, because the thing is, let's say you do a story mission, then you do another one, and the next mission wants you to go to, let's say, the other side of the map. If you haven't explored any of those repetitive islands, like the islands that have all the same stuff on them, well, in short, if you haven't discovered the viewpoint on an island, you have to sail there. And I mean, it's fun, but I mean, it gets old. I mean, sailing from one side of the island to the other, that's like almost 15 minutes. You have to deal with being attacked by ports that you're passing. Ships may want to challenge you. That's too much. You know, to me, Ubisoft's biggest flaw was they used what I like to call an Assassin's Creed mindset to make a pirate game. That's not going to work. I mean, think about it. That makes no sense. Assassins, what are they? They're secretive. They like to do stuff in secret. They don't really like their identity to be found out. You know, they're like ninjas. In other words, a pirate is the total opposite. An assassin doesn't do something and leave a flag. I mean, really? That's what a pirate does. I mean, it makes no sense. You know, and I mean, come on, really? I mean, an assassin doesn't do something. He didn't hang a flag. A pirate does that. You know, this isn't a good pirate game. You know, like, I mean, here's my thing. If things were like condensed, like if the world was smaller, I wouldn't mind. And I hate to complain about a large game world, but I am. I mean, the game is too large for there to be, only like 6 or 7. Look at Grand Theft Auto. I don't know how many missions are in Grand Theft Auto. I haven't played the new ones, so I played the old ones, and there's a lot of variety. And Assassin's Creed is not a lot of variety. That's just my opinion. Like, as far as like the missions, like assassinations and searching for treasure chests, it gets old after a while. I don't want to have to, travel halfway across the globe just to assassinate somebody. Screw that. I don't want to do that as a side quest or in the main quest. I'd rather be able to fast travel, but you can't fast travel. You have to explore, and that's understandable because they made a big games. They want people to actually, play their game and explore their game, and it is a good game. It is very tiring. Now I'm going to do some comparing to other games. If Ubisoft, did what I think they did, they've, before making the game, they've done their research, just to see what was out there, and to see what came before them. Now, before Assassin's Creed came out, like, literally, like, 6 months before it came out, I was already playing pirate games on my PS2, because I do a lot of switching. I switched from the PS2 to, I played some PS2 games, some 360 games, PS3 games, then I'm on my DS, then I'm on my PS3, so I was actually playing this one first. I was like, okay, well, I got a game. I played enough shooters for a while. I want to try an adventure game. I tried this, got stuck on it, didn't like it. I made it pretty far, but I just didn't really like it that much. But, if you don't believe me, here's my data right here. As you can see, Black Buccaneer, 6/30/2013. So, like, when I finally heard that the new Assassin's Creed game was going to be a pirate game, I was more excited than anybody. But when I finally played it, I was, more depressed than anybody. This was the first one I played. I'm pretty far and I got stuck. I'm trying to find a walkthrough, but, whatever. Gave up on that. I was like, well, I kind of like pirate games. I want to try another one of my pirate games. Maybe that one's better. So I started playing Black Cat. July 7th, 2013. That's months, before, like, Assassin's Creed even came out. So I was playing pirate games before it even came out. And I can say that some of these pirate games, they're not, I'm not going to say they're better, although in my opinion they are better games than Assassin's Creed, but if anything, they're definitely better pirate games than Assassin's Creed. Then you have Swashbucklers. Yeah, I was playing that one first. April 7th, 2013. Okay? I just wanted to show you that as a little proof. I'm not trying to trash Assassin's Creed. I'm just saying that, I don't know. I don't think it was a good idea. Like, it was a good idea. It's just, it's just getting places is just too cumbersome. Like, and the gameplay is just too repetitive. And some more comparisons. Assassin's Creed, much like this. This game right here. The ship combat. It's not as seamless as Assassin's Creed. Like, it has a neat feature where, like, every ship has a rating of good, very good, or not good, very good, but easy, medium, or hard, or very hard. So you actually have to go to a ship, press a little button, enter a menu, and then get into battle. So it's not really seamless battles, but it's fun. You get a lot of modern weapons, like not modern, but modern for its time. Chain guns, machine guns, mortars, stuff like that. Also, like Assassin's Creed, or Assassin's Creed like this, you can board the enemy ship once you've done enough damage to them. The battles are more like, it's like a duel. Like, you circle each other. In a way, that's like when you can circle each other and attack with your weapons, or you can ram each other to death. That's what she said. But once you've done enough damage to the ship, you can actually board the ship, and instead of your whole crew fighting, because you don't have a crew on here like you do on Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You do, but you don't see them. Your crew represents sort of the strength of your ship, or like the strength of an area of your ship. So you go on to the ship, hack and slash. You demolish the crew. You fight the crew, and it's just a hack and slash. You can use machetes, swords, cutlasses. You can use firearms, rifles. Seamlessly. You can go from slicing somebody's head off to shooting somebody with a freaking rifle. And at the very end, once you cleared enough, once you've defeated enough of the crew members, then you actually do a one-on-one duel with the pirate or with the captain, which is to the right there. Once you defeat him, you have an option of you can either burn the ship, or you can take it over if the ship's better than your ship, or you can send it into port. That's automatic. You don't have to take the ship there yourself. You just pick the option, then the ship sails off in the distance. 2 minutes later, you got like $10,000 or whatever in your account, or whatever the ship's worth. And yeah, so that's the comparisons I noticed after playing this and then playing Black Flag. Like just little small things, but all in all, it got terrible reviews. I'm not gonna lie, but the gameplay is pretty fun. I like it. I like bad games and good games. So that's my whole opinion. Like on that, like in my opinion, this game is the better pirate game. It may not be a better game overall than Assassin's Creed, but I mean, yeah, Assassin's Creed was a great game until they tried to make it a pirate game. But like it does pirates, in my opinion, better. Of course, the graphics are bad. Look who it's by. Freaking, you can't see that, but it says 1C Company. So I mean, come on, nobody's expecting this game to do that well anyway. But it's not horrible. Not as horrible as the ratings say it is. I'm not gonna talk much about this game right here, but I did play a few. I just wanted to show all the pirate games of the last generation, my favorite generation, which was the GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. But this game I did play after I got frustrated with Black Buccaneer. This game is also fun. Before I get into the game, I'll do comparisons. What I've noticed after playing this and playing Black Assassin's Creed, there are ports. You can attack ports. Little fortified islands that have the little the little buildings with the cannons sticking out of them. You can do that in here as well. You attack the port. Once you attack the port, you dock at the port. Then the port's yours. It's like like your territory. The neat thing is about this in Assassin's Creed. If you get in an encounter with a ship, like if you're just trying to fight a ship, or if a ship wants to fight you, you can sail towards your port, and your port will start attacking. So it's almost like having an ally, like having like an AI partner, but you have to lure the ship to your port to get them to attack. That's one thing that I've noticed about this game in Assassin's Creed. Another thing, there's lots and lots of exploration on foot. There's more on foot exploration than there is at sea exploration. And yeah, there's like 15 locations. Like 15 main areas. Each area, at the minimum, has 3 islands for you to explore. At the most, it may have 5 islands for you to explore. And each island is pretty big. So like, there's a lot of variety there. Out of all these games, this is probably the weakest graphically. This one and probably that one or this one. But, I don't really care about graphics. Just my whole thing was, I'm not trying to trash Assassin's Creed. It's a good game, Is it a good pirate game? No. I mean, come on. I mean, your crew will start to sing shanties, after a while. I mean, come on. Why are they singing? Are they singing because they're bored? I mean, when they were singing, I was bored. I was trying to find, I was trying to get to, another little annoying location to do another annoying mission. I mean, were they singing out of boredom or what? Because, maybe that's how they express their boredom. I express my boredom by just being bored, and just having to put up with just crap. But, but like, as far as everything else, combat is great. I love the combat. The exploration is great. I just had to put it down for a while. Like, I'll get back to it. I'm just saying, like, it's not as good as people are saying it is. Like, yeah, that's just my opinion. Because I'm pretty sure most of the people that love this game and love pirate games have never even played a pirate game. And like, sometimes, do your research. The next time you think something is like an original idea, I mean, just take a look around on Amazon or on eBay and see if there are any other pirate games, because there are plenty of other interesting games that actually do pirate games a lot better than Assassin's Creed does pirate games. Because yeah, you can say Assassin's Creed is a pirate game. No, it's not. It's an Assassin's Creed game on the water, pretty much. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't feel like traveling halfway across the world to assassinate somebody. And like I said, I'm 12 hours in. Every island I've been to, it's been the same exact thing. It's been fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's been fun, but it started to grow thin after like hour 12. So, only thing I ever discovered on the islands were, what is it? Little glowing things, little viewpoints, and it got old pretty quickly. People were, they love this game. They love this game, but they didn't like Risen 2, which baffles me. I mean, come on, really. But that's my whole opinion about the game. I don't dislike it enough to trade it now. I've kind of grew out of trading in games since I discovered Amazon. So I'm hanging on to it and I'm gonna play it because I know there's fun to be had. It's just that I wasn't really ready for that. I wasn't ready for like that much, because me and my friend had a little debate. I was talking to my friend. I was saying, hey, okay, what do you think is going to do better, Assassin's Creed 4 or Batman Arkham Origins? And he was like, oh, I think Assassin's Creed 4 would do better. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I didn't want to side with Assassin's Creed 4 because it was the easiest choice to side with. They're making a giant open world game, pirates, this and it had a lot more features, I think, than Arkham Origins until you actually play it, So I played it and I was like, yeah, this game is fun. I love this game. I love it, But after like hour 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I realized I was still doing the same exact thing over and over again, I had to put it down, And I picked up Batman, because they came out the same month. I picked up Arkham Origins and I was able to play it more, mainly because stuff just isn't so far away. Like the missions pretty close to each other, and there's depth. There's depth to the gameplay. There's depth to the combat, and you don't have to travel forever just to get there. And I wound up liking Origins. I'm not saying it's a better game. I'm not saying it's a better game. I'm just saying for the month, because I decided to just compare them because I was like, I want to see what it'll do better since they come out the same month. And obviously, people like Assassin's Creed 4 more. There's a lot of reports of like bugs in Arkham Origins. Maybe there are bugs. I didn't see a lot of bugs. I didn't encounter a lot of glitches or nothing like that. Maybe like 1 or 2. But it wasn't that many glitches. I don't know if it's a copy ad or it's just my system. So I wound up liking Batman. I wound up enjoying Batman Origins more than I enjoyed this game right here. But the next time you see a game, and it looks different, it looks totally original, do your research. There's other games. There's hang on a second. There is. Oh, where's that game at? Hang on. Stay tuned for my unveiling of this collection right here. The GameCube, Xbox, and PS2 collection. But, you want a pirate game? Here's an RPG for you. Skies of Arcadia Legends. I don't have the Dreamcast version, but here you go. It's another pirate game. Wow. Suikoden. There's 3, 4, and 5 for the PS2. I'm not sure which one, but one of them you also control a ship. I mean, and there's turn-based ship-to-ship combat as well. You want another one? Let's see. PTO 4. Well, no. I also have the Pirates of the Caribbean games. I'm not even going to dare mention those games. I haven't even played them yet, and I'm not going to say Pirates of the Caribbean is better than anything. I'm just saying, do your research. Just look around, because I was playing those pirate games, and I was like, oh, they're making a pirate game. This is going to be amazing. But I was, very much disappointed with it. you know, it's a good game, but just gamers, just try and broaden your horizon. Like just try and broaden your horizon. If you can, like just go on Amazon and buy some games. Like play something you haven't played for once. So the next time you see a game you think is original, you won't think it's like. You won't think it's like like the best thing in the world, because I mean, people just they see an idea they think is original, or they think it's good, and they go ahead and they actually take they treat it as if it's the best thing in the world. Look at Gears of War. Oh, a chainsaw on a gun. Wow, that's totally original. Wow, that's there's nothing like that before. Well, Warhammer 40K has been doing it for years. They've been doing it since the 80s. Chain swords. I mean, let's not ignore the chain sword. It came before the chain. It came before the chain gun. But whatever. Now I'm just rambling. But there you go. Good game. Just not a good pirate game. I mean, it's in depth for a pirate game, but like as far as like I don't like getting places. You got to do a lot. You got to do a lot of pointless, like searching islands and stuff. I'm only 12 hours in. Maybe it'll change. Maybe it won't. But as for now, I mean, there are other better pirate games out there. Exclude this one. This one's good as well, but these two are good. Or these three. So, you're welcome.